Mike Cardano with Roto Experts in the Fantasy Sports Network, and I'm here to put the odds of winning in daily fantasy gaming in your favor. It's my job, it's what I do, so sit up straight and pay attention, or risk losing your money to those who are. Now, Clayton Kershaw has not pitched against the Padres yet this season. That's because he's missed some time because of injury. But he throws against them tonight. Now, this is one of the reasons he was a first-round pick in some year-long leagues. It's because he gets to face the Friars a handful of times each season. Now, Kershaw is going to be perhaps the most expensive player that you're going to see all season tonight, but you can't afford not to play him. If you're not going to play the best pitcher in baseball against the worst offense in baseball, what the hell's the point? Now, the only thing you're going to need to figure out is how you're going to afford to fill out the rest of your roster, because Kershaw is going to cost you an arm and a leg, and you're going to need to be creative. Hey, if we're going to start Kershaw, we need to find some cheap players that are going to do something. Cheap! You want cheap? I'll give you cheap. Billy Butler's cheap. Now, there's a reason Billy Butler's cheap. He's a guy who's done absolutely nothing for fantasy players in any format. But he's coming around. Billy's 7 for his last 16, and while that comes along with absolutely no RBIs and no runs scored, keeping with his tradition of providing almost no fantasy value, I think you're going to get something from him today because he's feeling it at the plate, and he hits Smiley well too with a career .545 batting average. Now, he's on sale. It's true. I saw the sign at Walmart this morning, and if you get lucky, you may even get a few RBI tonight to go with those base hits. Cheap. We want more cheap, so I'm going to play the Rodney Dangerfield of fantasy baseball, Mets all-star second baseman Daniel Murphy. Now, he's better than the 9th best second baseman playing tonight, but that's where he's priced. He hits Aaron Orang like he's Clubber Lang, and he's exactly like the player that I'm looking to pair with Clayton Kershaw. The Los Angeles Angels take on the Texas Rangers tonight at Globe Life Park. Got to keep up with those stadium names. 0-7 left-hander Hector Santiago is going to square off against Colby Lewis, he of the 5.51 ERA and 1.71 whip, and batters on both teams are already lined up to cross home plate. Now, if you look in the dictionary under opposite of a pitcher's duel, well, you see this pitching matchup. You're going to need to figure out a way to get relevant Angels and Rangers batters into your lineups tonight. There is a 50% chance of not having scattered thunderstorms over Camden Yards for the Nationals-Orioles game, and an 80% chance of having no rain over Citi Field for the Braves and Mets tonight. So double check that there are no rainouts in those games before locking in your lineups. All right, who's going to be the next sucker to lose to me in daily fantasy? Well, follow me on Twitter at Mike Cardano and shoot me a message with the site you want to play on, the amount of your cash game challenge, and your favorite charity. And I'll choose one of you at random each day. If you win, you get to keep the cash. If I win, I will donate the winnings to the charity of your choice because that's the kind of guy I am. Good luck in your daily fantasy gaming today, everyone. I'll see you right back here tomorrow on the Fantasy Sports Network.